Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In this video I would like to show you all how to build a simple and easy 20 villager iron farm. And let's get started. This will also be a trade hall. And we are going to start with a 13 by 13 platform here. We're going to go ahead and place 2 blocks on our corners just like so. And we're going to skip every other block just like so, and then we need to come up 2 more blocks on each of our marker blocks here, and just add a block here in the center of our top, and this will be our first set of pods, which should be 5 in total. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we just want to repeat this all the way around our farm here, our platform. Once you have that step done, we should have a total of 20 villager pods here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That should be 5, 10, 15, and 20. Now we're going to come to the inside of our farm here, and we're going to build up a wall 2 blocks high, just like so, all the way around our farm here. Now we need to come to each of our corners and place a block, and find our center block here in the middle of our platform here and knock it out. Now on these 2 ledges here, we need to spawn proof them, and I'm going to use a combination of stone brick stairs and smooth stone slab. You can use any block you would like, just as long as it's spawn proof. And just like that, we have our chamber and our pods completed. Now what I would also like to do is come out right here and just add another little ledge right here, going all the way around this farm, knocking out our very corner block. And I'll show why we did that in just a moment. Now we want to take our slabs, and on the very bottom here, fill our corners in, and we need to count out 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we need to do this for each of the corners, and then just simply fill in our platform of our floor like so. And that there should be our outer floor done. Now we want to grab us some buttons, or just something to spawn proof. I'm going to use buttons. And we're just going to place something to spawn proof each area in front of these columns by our pods here. Just like that. Now our next step is to come inside here, and we want to grab any fence gate. You can use any fence gate for this. Place it in our center block here and open it. Next, we want to grab some signs. And we're going to place some signs right here on top of this fence gate. So crouch and place it. And we want to go 2 high. So there's 1, 2. And then we want to wrap all 4 sides of the second sign with some more signs. And then place a sign on top of each one of these. Next, we will take our bucket of lava and place it on the top of our center here on this side. And make sure you're holding shift or crouching when you place the lava so you don't have any accidental spills. Next, we will need our water bucket. And we're going to go around and skip every other block on our corners here. So there's this block, and we're going to go ahead and place our water in. And we're going to skip this block. Skip that block, place our water in, and repeat this all the way around. Then place water on top of each one of our corner blocks, like so. And now our collection chamber is done up top here, our spawning platform. To get water up here, if you would like, you can create a infinite water source, like so. Creating a 2x2 area like this. And place a bucket of water in that corner and this corner, and this will give you a infinite water source. But once you're done with that, be sure that you get rid of it. Like so. Our next step is going to be our villagers. Now you can build a villager breeder for this, which I highly recommend. And there are other videos that show how to make a villager breeder. I won't show it in this video for the sake of the video. And we are going to get our trapdoors, any trapdoors of course. And once we have our 20 villagers, we want to get them inside of our pods. Again, you can look up ways to move villagers around and place them where you want them easily. And we're just going to get them in our pods and place down our trapdoor to where they can't get out of their pod. And if you do get a green coat here, make sure that you do get rid of him. Also make sure that you don't have any babies in your farm. Now after we have our villagers set in, we will then need to make our collection chamber. So let's go ahead and grab our hoppers and our chest. And right here underneath this gate, we're going to make our collection chamber. But first we do need our campfire. And our campfire is going to go right underneath the fence gate there, like this. And then our hoppers will drop down by 2. And you can make your hoppers go anywhere you would like, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to have it right here. But you want to make sure that we do leave enough room because our beds will be going through right here. And we want to make sure that our items are funneling to our chest by the hopper nozzles facing to the chest and our one facing down into the hoppers. And we will now need our temporary blocks. And I'm just going to use dirt. And we just want to go around this farm like so. And so we don't forget, let's go ahead and place our trapdoors around our campfire like this. That way we don't have any cats escaping our farm here. And you will need a total of 21 beds and 21 villagers, and I will explain why in just here in a moment. But starting right here in our center, let's go ahead and place our first bed. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 21. And the reason we need 21 beds is because we will need another villager right here to be able to see our beds. That way our iron farm doesn't break. And we just want to close him in with some trapdoors. And there we go. That is our farm basically ready to use, but we need to get our 20 workstations in. You can use any workstations you like, but for the video I'm going to be using lecterns for librarians. And to do this, we want to place our workstation down just like so, and we want to find the one that connects to it, which was this guy right here. As you can see, he is now a librarian. And we're going to repeat this process all the way around our farm here. Now if you're putting your workstations in up here at top, don't forget that your villager down here will link to one of the workstations. So go ahead and make sure that he has a profession. I'll come down here and remove all of your temporary blocks under your bed. Unless you have dug out an area for this to sit underground and your bed is just laying on top of the ground, that is perfectly fine. You can leave it. And there is our farm completed. I'd like to show you all exactly how I set up these farms with a couple of our iron traders here. And I like to have at least 2 blast furnace guys. Maybe 3. Then a couple of our smithing table guys, and then our couple of our grindstone table guys. That way we have enough villagers here to get the trades that we would like to have. And you can set this up any way you would like. Maybe you just want one of the weaponsmith, which is perfectly fine. And maybe you would only want a couple of the blacksmiths here, the armorers, or toolsmiths here. And this should be the farm all the way complete. And if you are not getting anything spawning in, be sure that you check your settings and make sure that you have mob spawning and mob creeping on. And as you can see here, our farm is already starting to work. And there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of this short and easy tutorial for this iron farm. And I will have a list of items down in the description. And if you would like, you could decorate this farm any way you would like. Just make sure that you do use non-spawnable blocks for the top of your farm. And I will quickly show you the way I designed this farm. As you can see here, I have made the farm in this design where it looks like a little market area. And if you like to see this market area, you can check out one of my other videos where I have it built and put all the villagers in on my homestead series. But you can decorate this any way you would like. You can have different slabs and stuff, you know, for your path blocks, or just use buttons, or maybe even path block itself, as long as it's a non-spawnable block. That's it for this episode, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and until next time, goodbye.